Hello everyone. Welcome to our webinar on this online presentation software. Thanks for joining us in this lovely evening. So now I see a lot of attendees flooding in. That's good. So we're gonna to wait for another few minutes to allow more people to join us. In the meantime, if you still have some friends or family that are interested in our webinar today, you can ask them join our this Zoom webinar. Or in few minutes later, we will having live in our Facebook, Utah for you. So they can watch us live there as well. Okay. So actually, sometimes allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ken from Division of Program Promotion, Utah. And I will be the moderator for tonight's webinar. Okay. So say hi everyone. Hi. Okay. So let me just quickly brief through for today's rundown. This webinar will be divided into two parts. The first will start with our webinar today, which is the topic online presentation software options for beginners, as you see on the slide there. After that, we will follow up with a short Q&A sections. So you are allowed and welcome to post your questions in the Q&A tab offered in this Zoom. So after that, in the end of this webinar, we will review it together. So estimated the whole webinar will be roughly around 1 hour or less. Okay. Hi, I saw some friends from Saudi Arabia. Hello. Okay, so now let's move on. Okay, let me just briefly go through our speaker profile. Today, our speaker is Miss Najiha. She holds a diploma in TESOL, short form for Diploma in Teaching English Language as Second Language, and Bachelor of Arts in Applied English Language Studies. Starting from 2014, she has mentored many students for each different phase in Permata Interact program and assisted the student to come up with effective presentation slides, which Ms. Najwa will share with you later on. In 2018, she organized and become one of the speakers for this presentation skill workshop at College University Polytech Mara Kuala Lumpur. Recently, she also actively involved in updating the information slide and providing different design for this upstream HSE event. For those who don't know, this event is organized by Petronas. Okay. So currently, Ms. Najiha is our English instructor at Center for Extension Education in Utah, for short CEE. So some of you might actually wonder what is CEE. Okay. Yeah, let me just brief you. CEE is a dedicated center that supports the design, development, and delivery of academic-related programs for adult, part-timer, online learner, as well as Utah and international students. Okay. Her main scope in CEE is English Enhancement Program that provide an interactive, student-centered English lesson. And this English Enhancement Program cater learners from school leavers up to working adults. If you wish to enhance your English or find out more about the program, please contact CE or you can scan the QR code which show on your screen now. Okay. So yeah, there's also another good news we'd like to share with everyone here. Starting from this Saturday onward until end of this month, Utah will be organizing Cyber Open Day. Okay, this Cyber Open Day we are running daily, except for public holiday, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And this time we will be having a different theme and different webinar that cater to that theme. Okay, like we kickstart with our engineering and ICT physical science day, followed up by life and health sciences. The last will be business, creative industry, and also social science. So in this Cyber Open Day, we're also having this online career test. campus tour video, and also online chat for you to ask about the program. So we will see you there at our openday.utah.edu.my. Okay. So now look at the clock is 8:30 sharps. So without further any delay, we invite our speaker today, Miss Najiha. Hi Miss, are you there?
Hi, Ken. Yep, I'm here.
Hello.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I saw you. Hi. So now I pass the floor to you on this today webinar.
All right. Thank you, Mr.
Excuse
Ken.
myself. Okay, bye everyone.
I'm going to start to share my screen first. All right. Okay. So let's start now. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Online Presentation Software Options to Consider for Beginners. Today, I will help you on how to create beautiful presentation slides with minimum effort. My name is Najiha Fazae from CEE, and I hope by the end of this webinar, people will shine in front of their audience when making presentation. All right, for the purpose of this webinar, we have elected to mute the participant sound. So please utilize the chat windows for all communications. All right, so to give you an idea on what I'm going to talk about today, here's exactly what you will learn throughout this 1 hour webinar. First, we will review on the few of the famous common problems faced when creating presentation slides. Second, we will review on the advantages when you start using this alternative, right? And all the alternative that I mentioned now is that we are focusing on the Powtoon, Prezi, Canva, Emails, as well as Google Slides. Third one, I will guide you and give you the step-by-step on how to utilize these 5 amazing online presentation software, and we will start from scratch to create this beautiful, amazing presentation slides. Yes, you heard me right. We will start from scratch and then we will create it together so that all of you know how to utilize all these 5 amazing online presentation software. Number 4, I will review on how each online presentation software tools could be used for different purposes. And last but not least, we will review on the pros and cons for all these 5 amazing online presentation software. All right, now without further ado, let's begin. Now, ask yourself, are you facing the same problem with what I have listed on the screen right now? Do you have minimal experience in creating slides? For example, in your entire life, you probably have created like 1 or 2 slides, right? Or second, do you have creative anxiety or the feeling of fear to express that creativity to the world? Or every time you try, you feel suffocating? Or are you stuck with that boring built-in templates because you have, ever since that you bought that computer of yours, you have to use the same templates over and over again from that Microsoft PowerPoint that you have in your computer and you're stuck with it? Or do you spend long hours wondering, should I put the title in the middle or should I put it at the top or at the bottom corner? And that process alone takes hours for you to complete. Or do you just lack of ideas and inspiration? Of course, you are stuck with that boring built-in templates. You are stuck with that same layout, the outdated effects. Of course, it will stop you from maximizing that creativity of yours. So if your answers are mostly yes, then congratulations, you joined the correct webinar. So today, I will help you I help you to pass over the problems that we have just mentioned just now, all right? Now, moving on, basically our aim for today's presentation is for you to venture out all these potential opportunities when you start venturing out this online presentation software, which is when you start using this online presentation software, you should be able to do all these 5 potential opportunities, which is first to create memorable presentation. All right, to create memorable presentation, for example, the content of your presentation will be memorable. Means say your friends or for lectures out there, your students will remember your presentation and will help them to answer during examination. Second, you spend less time designing your slides. And it leads us to point number 3, when you start spend less time designing, you use that spare time, increase the quality of your presentation. And number 4, make an impact and create enthusiasm when presenting. And last but not least, this online presentation software should help your audience to pay attention, understand, and remember what you have conveyed during presentation. All right, so now the part where everyone has been waiting for this presentation, the basic step-by-step guide on how to use this online presentation software. All right, now bear in mind that this presentation will divide it into 2, which is first, I will first introduce the online presentation software that use animation or motion feature. Second, we will focus on the online presentation software that focus on the built-in templates as well as static slides. All right, so bear in mind, don't worry, disclaimer, everything that I will teach you today will be 100% free. Of course, there are pro features, but don't worry, we will not venture out throughout that. I will only explain to you the free feature that you can use in your future upcoming presentation. Right now, first we go to Powtoon. All right, what is Powtoon? Powtoon is actually an presentation software where it combines the static slide with animation, just like what I've been using today. So this one here, I've been using Powtoon. All right, so as you can see, it is animated, but as well as it combines with static slides. All right, now without, we don't want to waste any of our time. Let's go to this part here. Let's go to Powtoon. All right, so if you go to powtoon.com.my here, powtoon.com, so make sure you register yourself, or if let's say you already have an account, then you should be able to see this dashboard. All right, so you go up and you should be able to see this part. All right, so again, if let's say you want to use the ready-made template, you can click on this presentation. It will give you all the built-in templates. But again, focusing on, we want to start from scratch, right? We want to start from scratch. So hence why we will start with the blank Powtoon first. Now, if you, let's say in future, you want to import your PowerPoint or PPT, you just click at this icon here, import PPT. All right, but now we want to start with the blank Powtoon. So you click on blank Powtoon and it will bring you to this page. Okay, yep, at this page here. All right, so first you have to choose a look for your Powtoon. Remember, don't worry if let's say the usage of the purpose of your presentation, for example, if it's for modern edge, or if let's say your presentation have more infographic, then you can choose infographic. But then again, this part you don't have to worry because you can always jump from one theme to another. All right, so let's say I choose modern edge here, and you should be able to see this. All right, you should be able to see this part. Okay, now bear in mind, first thing first, make sure you change this edit into create. Okay, don't forget to edit into create, because if let's say you just it is in edit mode, you cannot edit the whole thing. All right, so you must make sure you click create. You click create, and then you should be able to see the feature, right? The full timeline control. As you can see here at the sidebar, you can see, let me just move that. You can see all these side panels, all the features that you can edit. All right, now we go one by one, start from the top, which is the scene. All right, as you can see from the scene, we have the top 3, which is industries, health, and remote and office. This 3 here is usually for pro users. So let's just not look at that part because you need to pay in order to use that. So from here, you can see there are intros, things that are ready-made templates that you can always add into your slide. For example, I want to add this one here to slide number 1, single click and it will appear to your slide. All right, single click and it will appear to the slide. So this one, for example, intros, and I have situation. For example, if let's say you want to introduce your teammates, then you can click on situation, or you can click on the specifics. and you should be able to add in. All right. And there are others as well. For example, like here we have situation, we have concept, we have calls to action. Again, for example, like at the end of your presentation, you want to add this calls to action, then you can, or you want to add in the outros, then single click, again, single click, and it will appear to your slide. All right. So I hope you understand from this part. All right, now we go to background. If let's say, this background is too dull, or I want something else. All right, now you click on background, you can choose the background that you want, free images from free images, or if you want to add in videos as background, then you can. All right, just single click, again, single click, and it will appear to your slide. For example, like this, see, and it will appear. So you can move, just move, and it will become like that. It will move when you click play. All right. Next, again for background, I don't think there's much of problems. You can add in location, abstract background, or anything that is provided here. All right. Next, we go to text. The text is too dull. What should I do? All right. Some of you probably like to add in here. If you click add title, and it will automatically appear to your slides. But we don't want that, because you want to look a little bit more extra. So what should you do? You should choose from this one here, video titles. You click on the video titles, and you should be able to use all these pre-made templates for the text. Again, remember when I said you can jump from one theme to another? You click search or look, and it will give you all the templates from the other themes, all right? For example, this is Modern Edge Look. It offers this one. If you go to the cartoon or the animation, it will offer the other templates. So for example, for text, I'll choose this one here. So single click, again, single click, adjust the size, and then just adjust where you want to put your text. All right. So for example, if you want to move it, then you just move. Again, let's say you want to edit, delete anything, you just delete. Now, if you notice this, if let's say I play this slide, the text will appear at the 5-second here. You see, it will appear at this point of time. If let's say you want to make it appear at the very beginning of your slide, don't worry, you just drag it around, go to the time that you want it to appear, and let's say I drag it to this one, 0.5 second, and if I click play, then it will appear at the very beginning. You see, very, very simple. And if let's say you want other features, this one here, other shapes to join as well, just drag, simply drag. Okay, this one here is what we call as animation timing duration bar. You can control the duration bar. So basically, if let's say you locate this one to the 4th second here, it will appear at this point of time. So for this one, this animation timing duration bar, it can up to 20 seconds. It can up to 20 seconds. Maximum is 20 seconds. But again, it's up to you, all right? Or if let's say you want to make shorter slides, but multiple here, or you want to make longer slides with fewer number of this part, all right? Next, we go to characters. This one is very, very important, the characters of the Powtoon. Let's say you want to swap. You see this character, I want to swap it to another look. Let's say I want to look, to change it into a girl. Then I can just single click and it will swap. See? And if let's say you want to change the pose, you don't want to change it like this, you click on the pose and you can change. For example, if it's you want to use the thinking part, then you can change and locate it as where you like. All right. So again, there are, again, if you can see, there are Pro, Plus, and Pro. Again, avoid using that if let's say you want to export it later, because later, if you let's say you still use the Pro Plus, it will come out as watermark. The watermark will appear there and very, very obvious. So try not to use the Pro Plus and the Pro, because I think the looks offers here for the free feature already like sufficient for you. All right, there's a lot of characters that you can use. Again, this is only from this Modern Edge look. You can go through other looks as well. All right, now we go to props. For the props and shapes, there's nothing much to explain about, right? As you can see here, if let's say you want the shapes, you want to add in shapes, then you can just simply click. Again, do not choose the Pro one, Same goes to shapes here. You can add in charts from the shapes and images. The images is either you can add in the images that they supply here, or you can upload it from your computer. Same goes to video. Either you want to choose from the one that they have provided, or you want to choose the one that you upload by yourself. And for Powtoon, I think the very amazing about Powtoon is that you can add in voiceover as well as music. All right. Of course, when you use Powtoon, right, if you convert into something else, for example, PPT or PDF, of course, you cannot hear the voiceover. It can only be played if you convert into YouTube, or you export it to, if you export to YouTube, or you played it online, you present it online through Powtoon, right? So basically, that's about it for the window side panel here. And if let's say you want to preview, you click preview, and it will play the for you the 3 slides that we have here. And then if you want to share the link to your colleague or your students, then you can click here, click copy. And then if let's say you want to export, then you can choose from here, download PPT or PDF, or you want to download into YouTube. All right. So that's about it for Powtoon. All right. That's about it for Powtoon. Now, next, we move on to the next part. Okay. So here, we move on to Prezi. All right, now focusing on Prezi. When I say animation and motion slides, I include Prezi as motion slides. So this is this online presentation software is quite different than the rest. Why? Because this part it's more like a storyline. I'm not sure if you are familiar with Prezi or not, but it is definitely much more like engaging rather than your normal presentation software, because this one it's more like a telling a storyline. It's more like giving you a storyline, and your audience will understand your slides better. Okay, I will show you the example. We go to Prezi again. Go to prezi.com. Okay, and if let's say you already have the account, you just sign in. If you haven't yet have the account, then you will have to sign up. Okay, sign up for an account, and you should be able to see something like this. All right, you should be able to see something like this. Or part. Here is the dashboard first. Here's the dashboard for Prezi.com. All right. So from here, from this dashboard, what I want you to do is that first, okay, if let's say you want to import your PPT, then you can import from here. If you want to start from scratch, then you start from scratch. But for Prezi, I would like to recommend you guys to create from template, because Prezi is much more like a it's involved technical things. So if let's say you are new to Prezi, I will suggest you to just take one from the template instead of starting from scratch, because it will take a lot of time. So make sure you're familiar with this first, and then you start from scratch. All right. So again, it depends on the use. If you're more like a marketing, not involving education, you're marketing, HR, or training, then you can choose from this part. All right. So let's say we have education, we have marketing, we have sales. So let's say we choose one. I choose one from education, right? Let's say I choose science project, all right? So you click use this template, name your template, and click anyone on the web. Do not choose people I share it with, because later it will ask you to upgrade your plan. Okay, it will ask you to upgrade your plan. Now for Prezi, I think it is better for students and teachers who are trying to venture out new things or new software. They can definitely use this. All right, now, as you can see here, this would be the dashboard that you would see. Okay, that you can see here. Now, what I want you to do here, I will explain one by one. The sidebar or the middle part here is very, very simple. Only have 3 things to focus on, which is style, insert, and share. All right, style, insert, and share. Now we go to style first. If you go to style, you should be able to see the background, topic shape, colors, and title. All right, now, if you click on the 3 dots, you should be able to see this one, okay? The change background part. If let's say you don't like, I don't like it to be black, I want it to be something else, maybe white, then you can you can just single click on it and it will appear on your slide, right? It will change the whole entire slides, right? We wait for it to change the background. You see, it will change the background for you. Just single click, or you want to change the color. You don't want to add in the the pattern. You just want to change the color, then you can just do that, right? I just want to revert to original. And then next thing is topic shape. If you click on the three dots here, you can change the topic shape. As you can see here, let's say I want to change it into this cloud-like look. If I single click, and it will change all the topic shape. Okay, it might be delayed. Yep, like this, all right? It will change the topic shape. So it depends on you, really depends on you, which one do you like, and you just single click and it will appear on your slides, all right? Next up, we have the colors, all right? Let's say you don't like the color palettes. You don't want it to be orange and black. You think it's not suitable for your slides. Then maybe you can just change, single click, and it will change. Again, see? It will change from green to red instead of orange, right? So this one here, if let's say you want to change it, like only this box, you want to change it into something else, then single click on the box that you want and then change the color. That's all right? Okay, now next we go to text or title. All right, if let's say you want to edit the text, what should you do? If let's say you want to insert, create new, then you create new. But if let's say you want to edit the text that already in the slide, single click on the text that you want to edit, then you can choose from here. This is the fonts type, the size, the bold, italicize, and everything will be on this upper panel. All right. Okay. Again, if let's say you click on this, it will change all the font type, right? It will change all the font type. Again, if you don't want it, then just revert the change, all right? Okay, just click undo. I will undo for you, right? So that one is for text. Next, we go to insert in the middle here. If let's say you want to add in more topic, then you can just click on topic, and then it will add in more topic for you. If let's say you want it to be, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring, right? It's more like a more structured. So again, you click insert, you click on story blocks. And then from this story blocks, you can add in from here. Let's say you want to add in the sculpture. Instead of this boring blocks here, it will appear like this. The sculpture. See? Instead of this, it becomes this. All right? And that is one. Another one is that you can import PPT from here or import your PDF. But for chart and for chart here, it only can be used by pro plan, okay, professional plan. The rest you for Prezi you cannot really add in chart. You will have to upgrade your plan. And for image and video, you have to upload it by yourself. But it also offers you few of the images, but not much. All right. And then for share, if let's say you want to collaborate again, I think for collaborate, you don't have to worry. You just enter the email that you want the collaborator, and then you can just change the setting, can edit, can comment, or can present. All right. So just add in the email there. Okay. Next up, for Prezi, you cannot download into any other form. For example, like you want to add download into PPT or PDF, you cannot really do that. Okay, so all you can do is you present it online. All right. Now next, moving on, done with Prezi. Moving on to the next part, which are this part here. We have my most favorite would be Canva. All right. This is my most favorite online presentation software. Why? Because it offers a lot of features, meaning to say it doesn't really focus on just presentation slide. You can also do a lot of other things there. For example, like you can do posters, you can do brochures, any e-invitation card, you can do it there. All right. So let's just jump to Canva. Okay, again, you can go to Canva and sign in if you already have an account. If you don't have an account, you can sign up. And then here, you should be able to see the dashboard. And as you can see here, this is the feature that I'm talking about, the presentation, Instagram story, poster, brochure, everything, basically everything that you need, you can edit it here, all right? So again, focusing on the presentation, you click on the presentation and it will direct you to this page, all right? It will direct you to this page. Okay, and then you should be able to see this left side panels here, the control panels at the left side. All right, now we go one by one. First, the templates. All right, for templates, for Canva is very, how to say, it's varieties. There's a lot of varieties that you can choose from here. For example, the education presentation. If you're more like a marketing, then you can choose from marketing. If you want to present more like a formal thing, then you can just add in there. It also offers animated presentation. It's not really animated like Powtoon and Prezi, but it's more like the sticker that they included in the site is animated, so you can try. So for example, I want to choose one from education. Let's see, click see all and you should be able to see everything there. Let's say I want to add in this one here. So I like all the slides that they provide. So I just click apply all 18 pages. If you click apply all 18 pages, then it will apply all 18 pages to your slides, all right? So you can see here, all 18 pages are applied to your slide. If let's say, I don't like the introduction, it's more like I want something else. I want something new. It's not like that. So let's say you want to go this. Instead of clicking apply all 18 page, you single click on that and it will change the slide for you. But the rest remain the same. You see, the rest remain the same, but it only change the one that you have, the slide that you are at. Okay, for example, in page 2, you want to edit with change it with this, and click and it will change. All right, so that's with template. Basically for template, you don't have to worry, you can jump from one template to another. Second, we have upload. You can just upload an image, you see, like me. And then we have we have photos. Okay, so for photos, you can choose from the one that they provided, okay, that they offered, or you can upload it by yourself by clicking here. Same goes to videos. Elements, we have elements. Here is the one that I said about sticker, the animated sticker. You can add in here the charts. If let's say you click on charts, then it will add on charts, and then you just have to add in the details here, right? And then we have the lines and everything else, right? And then we have the text. All right, now for the text, very easy. Again, the same feature that offered by Powtoon. You can have the built-in text template, all right? So you don't have to worry how to like arrange your text, right? You don't have to worry about that. You can just single click and it will come out to your slides like that. All right, all you need to do is edit the content. All right, edit the content. So from here, you can see you can edit, adjust the size, you can adjust the type of font, you can adjust the color and everything else. Right now, you can add music to Canva. However, again, if you present it online, but if you download into PPT or you download it into PDF, of course, you cannot listen to the music anymore. For music, the same feature like the picture, you can choose from here, just single click and it will add to your slides, all right? Or you can upload it by yourself. The background, you can change the background as well, right? It depends on what kind of background that you want. Again, a lot of varieties that you can choose from, okay, from nature or results, things like that. Single click and it will apply to your slides. And then we have charts. Okay, for the charts, I already explained to you just now. And if you click more, and if let's say during your presentation, you want your friends to go somewhere else, all right? You want friend to go to the Survey Monkey or anything. So you just copy the link. For example, I copy Canva and then you click paste, generate code, and it will automatically, you can generate code from there. So during the presentation or at the end of your presentation, you can ask your friend to scan the QR code. You see, really simple. So basically that will be it for this part. And now if let's say you want to share this one, if let's say you want to collaborate, then you can add in their email here. Okay, just add in email, and then you make sure you edit. Or the setting whether they can edit or view. All right. This one here, if let's say you want to download the slides, okay, if let's say you want to download into MP4 or PDF, JPG, and as you can see here, there are no PPT. Why? PPT is here. Okay, don't forget PPT is here. So you click PPT and it will download as PPT. Okay, so basically that is all for Canva. Okay, now next, moving on to the next part, which is we go to emails. Right. So for emails, this one is we start with the pre-built presentation slide software. Again, same like Canva, it offers you the pre-built presentation slide. But then this is much more, how to say, it's save time. Okay, really recommended for teachers to use this. It's more, it offers professional look, right? So if let's say we go to emails, you go to emails.com, and you should be able to see the dashboard like this. Okay, it's been loading. I'm not sure why, probably the internet, right? So all you need to do once you sign in or sign up, all you need to do is you click create. You click create, and then you click presentation. When you click a presentation, and you can choose a template. For example, I want to choose this one, or you can preview first. Okay, preview, and then see the slide, whether you like it or not, or you want to use it or not, right? So let's say you want to choose this one here. These are the thing about using online presentation software, it kind of depends on your luck and your internet connection. If it's slow, then it will be slow. But again, it's totally worth it for you to use, because it offers like a beautiful, amazing slides, right? Okay, never mind. Let's say we choose this one, line of business, okay? You predicted that you're going to be slow. So let's say you are going to see something like this. You're going to see the dashboard like this, right? Let's say we choose that template, and you will be able to see this one here. Okay, now it has a lot of buttons here, so I will go one by one. So these are basically the slides that you have chosen. All right. So now, if let's say we want to edit this one first, we go to text. For text, really straightforward for emails, don't worry. For title, subtitle, and text, you just add in which one you want. If it's subtitle, then it's going to be like this. If it's title, it's going to be big, right? So it depends on you. If let's say this one, we want to edit this text, the one that already on the slide. So you can just simply adjust the size, adjust the alignment, if you want to make it bold, or you want to change the color, if you want to highlight, bullet, and everything else, and the type of font that you want to use, you can change it from here, right? Like that. Okay, now next, we go to image. For image, how to say, it doesn't give you the, like the rest of the other online presentation software, will give you the options or they provide you the pictures. But for image, you have to upload it by yourself from your computer. Same goes to video. It will only will not provide you any video, but you should be able to upload it from YouTube, or paste the link, or upload it from your computer. Now we go to shape. Again, very minimal. It's not like a variety of shape that you can choose from, right? But I think for beginners, it is very sufficient for you. So if let's say you choose this, and then you can actually edit the shape. For example, like you want it to be animated, you can just click on loop, and then you can flip right, it can be pulse, rainbows, right? You can adjust it from here, right? Okay, that's with shape. Now widget, you can add in charts from here, or any social platforms that you want to add on to your slides. Then you can click from here. Again, very straightforward for emails. For those who are beginner and really want to try out, then I would suggest you to try emails, right? Okay, now we go to downloads here. If you click on download, as you can see, PDF, video, HTML, and emails. Actually, right, for download, if let's say you click PDF, it will come up, it will ask you to upgrade your plan, okay? It will ask you to upgrade your plan. So don't bother to click or any of it, because later it will appear like this. right? So you don't have to do it. So what you can do is that first you present it online. You present it online, okay? And then for this one here, if you click share, you can share. Again, for collaborate, you need the pro plan. To collaborate, it will ask you to upgrade your plan, and then you can just share with your students or with your friends the link for your slide so that they can play or they can see your slides online. All right, so click view. If you click view here, you should be able to see the entire slides, right? It probably will take some time as my internet is quite have problem tonight. But okay, to give you an example, this is what you will see. This one, imagine this is a full screen, right? So this is how your screen will look like. Very, very clean look, very formal look, all right? So that one is for emails. Now we jump to the last part, which is Google Slides, right? Next is Google Slides. So for Google Slides, I think this one here is the most straightforward of all because it's more likely to, it's kind of similar with Microsoft PowerPoint. If Microsoft PowerPoint, you use it offline, then I would say Google Slides is like a Microsoft PowerPoint, but online version, okay? So for Google Slides, right? For Google Slides, you go to Google Slides, you click on Google Slides here, you should be able to see this page. So you click on go to Google Slides, and then you should be able to see the templates. Okay, you should be able to see the templates that they provide. The template gallery, as you can see here, these are the template gallery that they offered you. Again, same like Microsoft PowerPoint. When you start using it over and over, your audience will start get bored. Okay, will get bored with your presentation. Of course, the first time you use it, they will feel how to say anticipated when they look at your slides. But then when you use it over and over, but you change the content, people will start to feel, you know, they start to lose interest. So this is how I can help you, which is first, okay, first you go to Slides Go here. You go to slidesgo.com. You click on this part, and then you should be able to see this page. All right. So basically, all of these are free templates. Choose your use. For example, what kind of the purpose of your presentation slides. So you choose. For example, if it's for education, then you click on education. If it's for business, then click on business. And then choose any templates that you like. Okay. Very, very easy. Very, very straightforward. For example, I choose. I want to choose this one, engineering thesis. Let's say I choose that. This one here, economic thesis. Let's say I want to use these slides, all right? You can preview it down here. So there are two things that you can do from here. Whether you want to download as PPT offline or you want to use it as Google Slides theme. Okay, if you click on Google use as Google Slides theme, it will direct you to Google Slides. So you click make a copy and you should be able to see this. It will direct you to Google Slides straight away, so you don't have to worry. Again, only choose the template that you like, and then it will direct you to Google Slides, all right? Let me take some time. While waiting for that, let's go to Slides Mania here. If you go to Slides Mania, you click on Slides Mania, and you should be able to see this dashboard. And again, the same thing. If let's say you run out, you already use all the templates in Slides Go, you go to Slides Mania. Okay, you go to Slides Mania, and then you should be able to see all of these templates, free templates that you can use. All right. So this one here is much more organized. If let's say I choose number 2, and I go from here. I choose this one here, Bravestone Free Jungle. You single click on that, and then you scroll down. You should be able to see this. So either you want to edit it offline or online. So I click it online, want to edit it online. So again, it will direct you to another tab, and then you should be able to transfer you to Google Slides, right? Not sure what happened to Google Slides tonight, but usually you will see the Google Slides appear there. For example, like this one here. See? It appears here, Economic Thesis and your Slides Mania. So you can edit it from there, right? Here, you click Use Template, and it will appear. It will bring you to your Google Slides. So from here, I think there's no problem because again, for Google Slides, very similar with your Microsoft PowerPoint, really similar. All right, so I'm just going to explain the basic one. Again, if let's say you want to import your PPT, you already have PowerPoint slides in your computer, you want to upload it to your online import slide. You click File, you click Import Slides. That is one. Another one, if let's say you have finished, you want to download, you click File, you click Download. You can download into PPT, PDF. So let's say if you want to present it offline, then you can have this as backup, right? And the rest, really, I tell you, similar to Microsoft PowerPoint, right? Click on that and then change the font type and then the bold and things like that. All right, now, the thing about Google Slides, the best thing about it is that, for example, you have group presentation, so you can invite your friend here. Just click the name, their email, and then click as can edit, setting as can edit, and then they can edit it online as well as you. All right, so you guys can edit it together. All right, if let's say you want to present, then you can just click present. Again, if you want to import, you click download. All right, export, sorry. Okay, now done with the all of this Google Slides Go and Slides Mania. Okay, I hope you try to use it. All right, now done with this Google Slides. Now we go to reviewing purposes. Okay, reviewing purpose of this online presentation software. All right, as you can see, the first row is for the use. Okay, there are 4 rows here. The first row is for the use. For example, you want to use it as personal use. You want to create a video for your special friends or for your family. So you can use, I would recommend you to use either Powtoon or Canva. All right, I would really recommend you guys to use it because it offers that kind of features that you want. Second row is the feature available. For example, as you can see, Canva is more like a multi-purpose kind of online presentation software. It can not only make presentation slides, but can also do other things as well. Instagram stories, posters, bunting, brochures, all of that you can create through Canva. All right, but the rest, of course, they can create presentation slides as well as video. All right, the third row, as you can see here, the third row is more like a function of the feature. The function of the feature, for example, like I just mentioned, some of it can be animated, some of it can be motion, some of it can be static slide. So it depends on the usage, your usage of creating the presentation slide. Do you want it to be animated? Then you use Powtoon. If you want to be motion, then you can use Prezi. If you want to make it like a more simple, you can use either Canva, Image, or Google Slides. And the last row is like a level of difficulty. For level of difficulty for Powtoon, I put 4 out of 5, Prezi 3 out of 5, Canva 2 out of 5, Image 3 out of 5, and Google Slide 1 out of 5. Of course, this level of difficulty different from one individual to another. So you have to try and use all of these 5 presentation software and then get to know which one do you think is harder to use, which one is suits to your preference. So up to you. All right, it's really up to you. Next. Finally, let's look at the pros and cons for all of these 5 types of online presentation software. All right, we start from the top and then go to down part. So first one, export directly as animated MP4, videos, and GIF. For this part, basically only Canva can do it. Canva, you can download as MP4 and GIF, but the rest cannot. All right, the rest, it can either you need to use Pro plan, or it doesn't have the feature to export as MP4. For example, like Powtoon. Powtoon is more like animated, so it should be you can upload into MP4, right? So my tricks is that for Powtoon, you upload into YouTube from YouTube, you download as MP4. You get what I mean? So that is how we go through that, through this kind of online presentation software. You have to do a little bit of trick that kind of take a little bit steps, but you can do it. Next, provide free elements such as photos, videos, and shape. So for this one, emails and Google Slides, it doesn't offer you, I mean, it doesn't provide you the free. However, it will permits you to upload your own picture, right? So all of it can, you can have free elements such as photo, video, and shape, but then some of it, you need to upload it by yourself. Third one, provide free ready-made templates. Of course, all of it provide free ready-made template, but again, some of it would be a pro feature, so you cannot really use it unless you pay for it, right? But again, focusing on the free ready-made template, all of it apply or supply the free ready-made template. Number 4, provide animated or motion slide. Of course, like I said, Powtoon and Prezi, both is animated and motion. However, here you can see Canva, I put as animated as well. Why? Because the sticker, just now that I mentioned during Canva slides, the sticker, some of it can be like animated. It's up to you. You are the one who's supposed to make it animated. But if you didn't include, then it will not be animated. Number 5, export design as PDF and PPT. For this one, Prezi and emails, you cannot export as PDF PPT. So what should you do? For me, my trick is that first is either, let's say, you know, we have backup. If let's say during your turn of presentation, the internet went down, right? You don't know, things might happen. So what you should do is that try to screen capture and then transport it to PPT. Okay, that's the only like last resort that I can help you. Screenshot, transport into PPT as backup. Okay, as backup. But it's better if you present it online. Next, import PPT from computer to online. For this one, only Prezi, emails, and Google Slides, you would be able to import PPT, but for Powtoon and Canva, you can't. Collaborate with others. For Powtoon and emails, this one, it offers the feature of collaboration, but however, you need the pro plan in order to collaborate with others. Provide unlimited slides. For emails, bear in mind, you can only make up to six presentation slides. Meaning to say, topic 1, mathematics, topic 2, geology, topic 4, biology. So if let's say you have created all this and you want to make the 7th or the 6th slide, you might need to delete one, all right, in order to do that. But number of pages, unlimited. Next, contain brand logo. Only Canva don't have the brand logo, but the rest, yes. For example, Powtoon, as you can see, is very, very prominent. You can really see created using Powtoon. But for Prezi, emails, and Google Slides, it's vague. You can't really see it, but it's there, all right? And add in charts, last but not least, add in charts for Prezi. You can add in, you can add, it offers the add in chart, but then you need to pay for it, okay? You need to upgrade the plan, right? So basically that's, this brings us to the end of the presentation. So I shall pass back to Ken, all right?
Okay. Wow, very interesting. I think after your presentation, I should start using one of these instead of PowerPoint. Yeah, because it's look very nice. Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, actually, beside that, today we actually created a poll for our attendees here to actually help us to like we'll throw questions like which of the 5 of these software you think are more interested for you. So yeah, can my support actually help me to run the poll? I will run the poll now. Everyone just click the poll section. Yeah. Okay. I think something pop on your screen, right? So the question will be, which online presentation software would you like to know more about? Yeah, just a very simple Q&A. Kindly help us to click your answer. Then we shall continue on your Q&A section, okay? So, okay. So while waiting, everyone in the polling system, maybe we look at the Q&A section, shall we, Nazia?
Yep, we should.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we get a questions from Hanin. If you download the Powtoon slide in the form of video, will it directly go to our YouTube page or will be uploaded there? So how it go? Yeah, just now you mention some you need to go to YouTube then download. Can you explain more? I think our
Understand.
audience are not sure on that one.
Okay, sure. Okay, for Miss Haning, thank you for the questions. If let's say you want, because you want to download the Powtoon slide, right, in form of MP4, now, if I'm not mistaken. So again, like I mentioned, if you let's say you want to export into MP4, you need to upload into YouTube first. So you just click, remember when I say export, you click publish on the Powtoon page, you click publish, and it will give you the options if you want to publish as PPT, PDF. So you choose YouTube. So when you choose YouTube, it will directly give you a page where you need to link your Powtoon to your YouTube account. All right, so it will automatically upload to your YouTube account. You don't have to like download and then upload to YouTube. No, no, no. It will how to say, it will do it for you. You only need to key in your account, for example, the username and the password there, and then it will upload it there. And then once it has finished upload to the YouTube, it will notify you through email. That will be how you can
Okay.
upload into YouTube.
Okay. I hope that this answer your questions.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe the next questions. Let's see. Yeah, there's a questions from I think EC. Question mentioned that once all these online presentation software, when we exported to PPT, is the slide content still editable?
PT, of course not. It will not be able to, I mean, wait, for all presentation software? I mean,
Yeah, maybe we
okay,
go through one by one.
okay. For example, like this. If let's say from Powtoon, you already export into PPT. Of course, if let's say you open through PPT, you cannot edit it. Okay, you cannot edit it. For Powtoon, if I'm not mistaken, if it's include picture, you cannot edit the picture. All right, you cannot edit the picture. You can just probably you can edit the font, but not the picture. Not the picture will stay like that. All right. But for the rest of it, the thing that can upload into PPT, for example, like, let me just check. For example, like Google Slides. Google Slides, you can still edit. Okay, you still can edit. Same goes to Canva. Okay, you can still edit. So I hope that answered the questions.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so yeah, I think maybe we go. Wow, actually, a lot of questions we having today. I think some question is like do miss up some part, then they want to review. No worry. This video we already record, and then we will post it in our website as well. Okay, so make sure follow in our Utah website, and especially in the CE website. We will be upload there. Okay. Then I think one is the questions I would like to ask for all our viewers, because most of our viewers today are mostly like students and also like teacher. So do this kind of freeware they have pro version, right? This kind of pro version have this kind of student discount or like teacher education package?
All right. Yes. Thank you, Ken, for the questions. All right. For the pro plans, especially for teachers and students, here's a good news for you because the plans, some of the software, it has special educational plans for you. For example, we go to Powtoon. Okay, we go to Powtoon. For students, if let's say you want to subscribe the pro plan, okay, you only need to spend around $4 per month. All right, but for this part, if I'm not mistaken, for Powtoon, you need to subscribe yearly. You cannot subscribe monthly. Okay, so that's the tricky part. Okay, so for Powtoon, around $48 for teachers, much more higher. Okay, monthly would be $6, which means you need to spend around like $72 yearly. All right, so you need to convert. All right, for Canva, Pro plan, no educational things on whatnot. It only have one plan, which is Pro plan, which I'm not mistaken would be like $9 something like that. $9 to $10 per month. But that one you can subscribe by month. For emails, again for emails, no educational plan, only Pro plan and executive plan. But again, I would not recommend you to take the pro plan for emails because it's quite high. It's $13 per month. And even if you take the pro plan for emails, you still cannot collaborate because the collaborate plan will be under executive plan, which is around like $40 per month, quite high. But however, the lowest so far would be Prezi. The lowest so far will be Prezi. The educational plan for both teachers and students, if I'm not mistaken, will be $3 per month. You can subscribe monthly. Yep, that would be the educational plan.
Ah, okay, that's good. Actually, quite cheaper. Cheaper than bubble milk tea, I think. Yeah, just $3 per month. I think 1 month we're taking more than 4 or 5 cups of bubble milk tea. I think should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe shall we go to the next questions? I saw some questions like, yeah, for like professional healthcare related content, is Canva more suitable than Google Slide?
Definitely. Please use Canva. I'd say Canva first and then Google Slides. I mean, again, depending on how to say, in terms of, for example, for healthcare, if let's say you want to make a trifold brochure, not even a slide, a trifold brochure, then yes, I would definitely recommend you to use Canva rather than Google Slides. Google Slides is more like a presentation, but if let's say you involve in healthcare, right, you want to create like a trifold brochure or any brochure, posters, maybe, then you should venture out Canva, especially now because Canva is currently doing the coronavirus kind of theme. So it's already made template there. You only need to edit the content, add in more content if you want, download. Very simple, free. That one is
Okay,
very,
that's
very
good.
good.
Your personal preference will be just how I
Yeah.
mentioned Canva, right?
Yeah, personal preference.
Okay. There's another questions from I think Sam Yap. He'd like to know, because you just now share about the Slide Go and Slide Mania, right? Those template we download is actually able to commercialize? Is it any violate of copyrights issue?
For that, I don't think, because it's like this. Remember when I said about it have the logo, the brand logo?
Yep.
Did you notice that it has brand logo on the slides? No, right?
Not really. I think not for
Yeah,
Slide Go and Slide
yes,
Mania.
yeah. Actually, if you look closely to the slides, it have the brand logo. Slides
Oh.
Mania, Slides Go. So if let's say, I don't think it will be a problem as long as you didn't like cover the brand logo. You should be able to commercialize it.
Ah, I see. So which means if you use the one, just try not to cover up your things lah. Still the
Yeah,
credit
yeah.
still will be go to like Slide Go and
Correct.
Slide Mania.
Free
Okay,
credit.
okay, that's good. I think hopefully that one answer your questions.
Yeah.
So maybe time constraint, maybe we just pick one more last question, shall we?
Sure.
Okay, let me see. Okay, this one is related to Canva. Okay, let me see what the question asks about. Oh, is there any way for us to remain the animations into PPT?
Canva.
Or like, because for Microsoft PowerPoint, we have some short animations, right? Do Canva offer this kind of simple animations?
All right, now, for Canva, any to remain the animation. As far as I know, because I tried to download, for example, let's say I make an animation slide and then I try to download into PPT, it will stay static. It will not, because the thing is about like this, because you are trying to export from one medium to another medium. So this medium cannot support whatever that medium offered. For example, that medium offered, for example, even the font. If let's say through PPT, no, in Canva, you use like a very fancy font, but then the font didn't available in your Microsoft PowerPoint. Also going to be a trouble because it will change. But again, you need to understand the concept of this one doesn't support the feature that one offers, like that. So hence the answer for that question would be unfortunately no. You would not be able unless you present it online. Then that one you can, Kautin.
Okay, so hopefully this answer your questions. So yeah, so for those remaining some questions we might not able to answer, you can contact us through email. Okay. This recording will also be posted in the CE website as well. So for those who like to refresh their memory, you can always log it back. So that's all. Basically, end our webinar today. Thanks a lot for Najia sharing,
Thank you
and
so
hope this
much.
lovely evening everyone learned something, including myself.
Mhm.
So basically, that's all. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in this webinar. So bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye everyone. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining.
you.